Los Angeles Lakers assistant Jason Kidd will not be among the candidates interviewed by the Portland Trail Blazers as they begin their search for a new head coach to replace Terry Stotts. Early rumors suggested that the Blazers were interested in interviewing Kidd for the post after parting ways with Stotts shortly after the team was eliminated from the first round of the playoffs this week. We will be diving into all of the info surrounding Jason Kidd and the coaching search, along with the Knicks players and their response to Clint Capela's trash talking. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Who is Jason Kidd? Jason Frederick Kidd, born March 23, 1973, is an American professional basketball coach and former player who currently serves as an assistant coach for the NBA's Los Angeles Lakers, NBA. Kidd was a 10-time NBA All-Star, a 5-time All-NBA First Team member, and a 9-time NBA All-Defensive Team member while playing point guard in the NBA. He won an NBA championship with the Dallas Mavericks in 2011 and was a 2-time Olympic gold medalist with the United States national team in 2000 and 2008. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame as a player. Kidd played collegiate basketball for the California Golden Bears and was picked second overall in the first round of the NBA draft by the Dallas Mavericks in 1994. His first season with the Mavericks, he was voted co-NBA Rookie of the Year alongside Grant Hill. Kidd then played for the Phoenix Suns from 1996 to 2001, and then the New Jersey Nets from 2001 to 2008. In 2002 and 2003, he guided the Nets to 2 consecutive NBA Finals appearances. Kidd was moved back to Dallas in the middle of the 2007-08 season. Kidd earned his only NBA title at the age of 38 when Dallas beat Miami in the 2011 Finals. He retired from basketball in 2013 after playing for the New York Knicks. He returned the next season as the head coach of the Nets, who had just relocated from New Jersey to Brooklyn. Jason Kidd withdrew from Blazers coaching search. Why? It turns out Kidd was put off by the very public ask. Kidd has withdrawn his name from consideration for the Trailblazers job, as reported by Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. Portland's a first-class organization and will have great candidates for its head coaching job, but I've decided not to be one of them, Kidd said to ESPN. Whoever they choose will have big shoes to fill from Terry Stotts. Kidd, who spent the previous 2 seasons with the Lakers as an assistant under Frank Vogel, is still a candidate for the Boston Celtics coaching job. That hiring process has started with interviews of in-house assistant Celtics coaches. Kidd's name will almost certainly be attached to any job opening that arises. This could smooth the way for Chauncey Billups to be named the next coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. He is said to be at the top of the GM Neil Olshey's list. Billups is presently an assistant coach with the Clippers under Tyronn Lue. After Blazers star Damian Lillard publicly called for Kidd's hiring within hours of Stotts' resignation on Friday night, Kidd became uneasy with the thought of pursuing the position. Because of the public nature of Lillard's endorsement, he told Yahoo Sports that Jason Kidd is the guy I want. Kidd was concerned that pursuing the position would place both Lillard and Portland's process in an awkward position. Knicks players' response to Clint Capela's trash talk. The intensity has increased as the New York Knicks prepare for Game 5 of their playoff series against the Atlanta Hawks. New York is on the verge of elimination, trailing 3-1 in the series, and will try all in their power to win a game and change the momentum. Clint Capela is a Swiss professional basketball player who currently plays in the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. In Switzerland history, he is the highest paid team athlete. However, his opinions are completely irrelevant to the New York Knicks. This week, Atlanta Hawks big man Clint Capela slung some shade at his first-round opponents. He had these comments to say about fellow NBA team. "They try to play tough, push our guys around, talk crap, but we can do that too," said Capela per Zach Braziller of the New York Post. "We show them as soon as they come back here. We can push guys around, talk crap, and get the win too. What are you gonna do about it? We can be physical, but we can win games as well. And now we're coming to your home to win this game again," Capela added, "and send you on vacation." Knicks guard Derrick Rose, who is a professional basketball player in the NBA for the New York Knicks, was asked about Capela's remarks. He played 1 year of collegiate basketball for the Memphis Tigers before getting selected first overall in the 2008 NBA draft by his hometown Chicago Bulls. At the age of 22, he was crowned NBA Rookie of the Year and became the youngest player to earn the NBA Most Valuable Player award. He responded with a scathing retort, along with many other players who had something to say about the entire trash talk situation, many of whom were were unfazed by the entire event. "I'm 32 years old. I never talk crap in my life," said Rose, per Stefan Bondi of the New York Daily News. "I'm not going to start now that Clint Capela said something." There has been some bad blood in this series, whether it was blatant fouls, trash talk between plays, or overreactions to a push or shove here and there. As things stand today, all of it is merely incidental. Clint Capela recognizes that the Atlanta Hawks' offensive talent and execution have been superior to those of the New York Knicks. Reporters approached Julius Randle, who is an NBA professional basketball player for the New York Knicks, NBA. He was a first-time NBA All-Star and received the NBA Most Improved Player award in his second season with the Knicks in 2020-21. Randle had this to say about Clint's trash talking: "Don't care, don't care. Why would I give a hell about what Clint Capela had to say?" Seemingly unfazed by the entire thing and found it more annoying than hurtful or anger-inducing. The series between the two teams has been rife with nasty language, with the Hawks now leading 3-1. On both sides, there have been allegations of foul play. Game 5, which could be Atlanta's final game, is scheduled for Wednesday in New York. The Knicks, on the other hand, appear to be far more focused on the game than on some statements made by someone they clearly disagree with. The Knicks Progress 2021. The season didn't start out so well for the Knicks, with many losing hope that they would make it to the playoffs. However, having a chance to make the playoffs for the first time since 2013 is great. But most importantly, a lack of direction and purpose has been replaced with progress from key players and a team identity. Thibodeau has developed a defensive mindset in the locker room, and he probably has the word defense tattooed across his shoulders. A head coach's philosophy, on the other hand, is only as good as his or her players. This group is made up of weathered veterans and hungry young players that work with and for one another. This season, the Knicks have the 4th best defensive rating in the NBA, which has helped them to a 27-27 record. Having hope is no longer a fairy tale. The guys driving the Knicks comeback have a history of developing their skills. Randle was named to the All-Star team after overcoming his deficiencies in defense, passing, and shooting. He's still sucky rebounds while playing his greatest defense of his life. After snatching rebounds, he's making plays in the open floor as a scorer and passer, averaging 22.8 points on 56.4% true shooting with 6.0 assists and 3.2 turnovers, which is a career high. After he turned off his tunnel vision, he made more intelligent plays and made less risky decisions. He's also hitting 39.9% of his threes, up from 29.5% in his first 6 seasons. It is fair to say that these two have drastically helped change the direction of the Knicks and how they're performing this year. It is also fair to say that the global health situation may have also been a factor in why some players aren't performing at their peak. Atlanta Hawks Progress 2021. The Atlanta Hawks have made a number of moves to improve their roster for the 2020-21 season. They brought in 2 seasoned veterans, Bogdan Bogdanovic on the wing and Danilo Gallinari on the power forwards. They also added Rajon Rondo and Chris Dunn to the backcourt to 8 out. After the team's 14-20 start to the season, head coach Pierce was sacked in March of 2021, and Nate McMillan was named interim head coach. The Hawks went on an 8-game winning streak when McMillan took over as head coach, putting them squarely in postseason contention. And there you have it, Jason Kidd and why he withdrew from Blazers coaching search after being targeted as the next head coach for the team, and the Knicks players and some of their responses to Atlanta Hawks Clint Capela trash talking of their players and team. It is definitely always interesting watching these professional athletes bicker among one another and cause beef. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.